Hey, we're the Board Buds, and today we wanted to talk about the Heat Rocky Road expansion. This is a new expansion for Heat Pedal to the Metal by Days of Wonder. In this, they have added a new South Africa and Germany board, as well as some new mechanics and cards for your gameplay. So, what do you think of the new maps?
The South Africa map is the one that actually adds the new gravel mechanic, which I think is the only new map mechanic for this one.
Yeah.
So in that, if you land on gravel, you add a heat from your engine back into your deck. I thought that was a pretty impactful way to go. And I thought they used it pretty interestingly on the map. Some of the sections of the map only have the gravel on either the inside or the outside track of the road. Some of it's the whole way.
Yeah.
So it definitely encourages you to try to get through that as quickly as possible, not mess around in there, losing a lot of heat, gaining a lot of heat, however you want to say that. Thought that was neat.
Yeah, if you play the base game, heat is pretty important, so ending on gravel really, really hurts. And that map itself is very twisty and turny, so you kind of want to keep as much heat as you can for those corners, but it's very difficult to kind of navigate between not landing on those and not spinning out on the corners. So I thought it was a really cool new map and mechanic.
Yeah, I like that they also didn't like go overboard with it. Like the whole map isn't heat. It's mostly just like one or two couple corners of it. So it's a good balance of fun zipping around and then, oh no, here's the gravel. I gotta slow down, deal with this, however you want. I thought it was good.
Yeah, and they also added a new mechanic on some of the new cards that allow you to change slipstream, which I thought was pretty interesting. If you're playing using the upgrade cards, makes some of the maps with more corners in a row better. But I think in general that card kind of depends on how many people you play with. To be better or worse.
The first time we played, I thought it was going to be really good, and I think drafted it quickly because I was like, this sounds excellent. But we only had 3 players, so it didn't end up ever really mattering. But I like it as an idea, and it's a good card, I think.
Yeah, and I think if you play with the CPU cars in the race as well, it could become a lot better and add some really interesting moments where you can like slipstream through multiple corners. So I think that would be pretty cool.
Yeah, I would like to try this at some point with the CPU cars. The other side was the Deutschland map.
Yep.
That didn't technically add any new mechanics or anything, but it does have chicanes, which is from one of the previous expansions. Don't know which one.
Yeah, the chicanes are there, which I thought was good to at least kind of include some other mechanics that come back up.
Yeah, nice to see some of the expansion mechanics on more than one board.
Yeah, but overall, the map was pretty cool. It was more like a straightaway map.
It's kind of like a big, gentle curve with like 1 or 2 actual turns, and then the chicane.
So definitely cool to have different maps to play, change things up. Any other thoughts on general expansion?
Nope, that was pretty much it. The South Africa is definitely the more interesting of the two, I think.
So what were your final thoughts? You think this changed the game?
I mean, different maps is nice. I want to play a variety of maps when we play this. Probably really depends how often you're playing Heat, if this is a worthwhile thing to get or not. I think it's a 7 for me, mostly just because as with all of the Heat expansions, really, they're just adding one thing and then giving you 2 new maps, but you're mostly only seeing the new thing on one of the 2.
Yeah.
So new maps is cool, and the new mechanic is good and well implemented, and both maps are good, but like it's not changing the world. It's not really adding that much. They feel kind of slight for expansions, in my opinion.
Yeah.
But I like them all, and I'm glad you buy them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of with Cody. I would say 7.5 overall. I don't think you're missing out on a ton if you don't get this expansion, but if you are really into Heat, I think it's a great way to get more maps with, the additional extra mechanic is cool. I will say the expansions themselves are usually not very expensive. So it's not like a huge investment to get another map. So I think it's pretty cool. And also, if you're looking to play with more players, this expansion does come with another player token and car. So it could expand it that way, where if you want more players and you don't necessarily have to buy a specific expansion, you can buy any of them to get another player car. So I think that's cool that they keep doing that. But yeah, no real complaints. It's fun. I like playing the map, and I don't think you're necessarily missing out without it. But yeah, overall, I liked it.
Yep.
All right, so that was Heat, Rocky Roads. Check it out if you like it, and if you could give us a like, comment, and subscribe, we would greatly appreciate it, and we'll catch you on the next one.
Bye.